How's everyone doing? Everyone getting ready for the holidays? We're past Thanksgiving. It's time to get ready for Christmas. It's my favorite holiday. Today we are making a white chocolate cranberry fudge. It's a really tasty one and a really pretty one too. Let's get to it. It's time for another episode of Cooking with Kaitlin. That's me. Enjoy! Okay, so we're going to start off by getting our first three ingredients into our pot. Got 3 cups of sugar, 5 ounces of evaporated milk, and then 1 stick of butter. We've also already greased our dish for the fudge to go in. That just makes it all the easier when it's time to pour it all out. So I recommend doing that first unless you've got somebody helping you who can do it while you're doing this. I'm going to break up the butter to help it melt faster. And then we're just stirring it while everything melts and combines in the heat. We're going to do that until it reaches boiling. Then we'll stir it while it's boiling for about 4 to 6 minutes. And we stir pretty constantly to make sure nothing's burning at the bottom. Remember, you want to stir in the same direction. Just letting everything melt and combine. This usually takes anywhere from 4 to 6 minutes itself before it gets to the point where it'll start to boil, like it did with the chocolate fudge that we made back over the summer. So I'm going to pause you guys and we'll cut back to then when it's closer to boiling. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes. You can see completely, but it's starting to just do little bubbles. So we're getting to that point of it boiling. I don't know if that made it any clearer. That's what we were doing. So this is where, if you remember, if you watched the chocolate fudge video where I kind of talk about how it starts reminding me of blown glass in the look. So we're starting to get to that. It's going to boil more. And we're keeping it at that medium to medium high heat. I have it on, mine goes out of 10 and I have mine on a 6. But we see it's getting frothier here at the edges with that boil. So now we're going to time it on the boiling, stirring, again, all in the same motion, very consistently. And see, we kind of go out and then we circle back in and vice versa. You want to make sure nothing's burning on the bottom. But we're going to stir it while it boils anywhere from 4 to 6 minutes. It is. It's big arm day when you're doing fudge. Yeah, I know you can see it bubbling up more now. And that's what it's going to do. Little bits may pop up on you. Put them under cold water. As long as you're not increasing the heat and you're stirring consistently, you shouldn't have any big pops. Hopefully. That's someone else is taking over and you're putting your arm under the cold water right away kind of moment. All right, so I'm going to keep doing this about another 3 to 4 minutes. We'll check back in then. All right, so it's been going. We just measured out a teaspoon of vanilla extract. It always angers it just a smidge. And we've turned our heat to low. Getting that all in there. And we're going to get our marshmallow cream. We're getting a jar of marshmallow cream. Yum, yum. Just scoop. The big scoop's kind of coming out there. Good. All right. Off the spoon. There we go. So we can actually stir it in. We want to get this all nice and melted in there. Want to get it all melted in. See, it's still obviously very hot, but it's helping kind of calm the boiling down doing this. Because the marshmallow cream was not boiling hot. Will be soon, not now. Alright, so we're getting it pretty mixed in. That's what we want. So we don't see any more lumps of marshmallow cream. Alright, now we're adding our white chocolate chips. Doing 1 12-ounce bag. We're going to do that until we don't see any more little of the chip kind of lumps and such bumps in it. It is an arm workout for sure, where it can be nice to have somebody else help with fudge, because then they can take over stirring and give your arm a little break, but otherwise you just switch up your arms. Getting that stir going. At this point, I'm just going to turn my heat all the way off. There's still plenty underneath. All right, now we're going to add in our, got about a cup of chopped pecans. A cup of craisins, dried cranberries. Helps it look so nice and pretty and festive with that. Then our final ingredient is a third a cup creme de cacao. Yes, this may not be one for the kiddos, because as we turn the heat off and everything, means the alcohol is not boiling out. It'll remain alcoholic. It's not a lot per bite necessarily, but just something to bear in mind, something to think about. Just getting it all combined, all blended in. All right, it's looking good. We're going to pour it in. All right, to see it's already nice and greased up, we're going to just pour it on in, scrape down our sides. Kind of make sure it evenly distributes in that dish. All right, we will check back when it has cooled and we can slice it and see how pretty it looks inside. All right, so we have let our fudge cool. It's got nice and firm, and we're just cutting into it, creating our pieces. Trying to be as even as possible. It doesn't always work out, but that's okay. Just slice it all up. See, just begging to come right on out. Look at how pretty that is, huh? Bon appetit. Happy holidays.